dear Lord, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum, all day long I biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty rich, idle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with the real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with the chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each lump will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum, all day long I biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty rich, idle man, I see my wife, my gold, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to phone on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Rebetavia, pardon me, Rebetavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I like to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. And that would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum, all day long I biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you the creator I am, would it spoil some vast eternal plan? If I were a wealthy man.
Alright, good morning, Bermudian Springs High School. Today is Friday, March 1st. It is Cycle Day 5. I'm your host, Mason Kraut.
And I'm your co-host, Thomas Grimes.
Now it's time to rise to the Pledge of Allegiance.
Lunch today will be tomato soup, grilled cheese, and pears. The classic trio.
Attention all juniors, last week you had your senior portrait meeting with Lear Photography. Do not forget, you need to go to myconferencetimes.com and sign up for your appointment time as soon as possible. If you have any questions, see a yearbook staff member or Mrs. Congadapar in room 226.
The tradition of the Bermudian Springs High School musical continues tonight with Fiddler on the Roof. Come out tonight or tomorrow night at 7 p.m. or Sunday at 2 p.m. The cast and crew are super excited to share this musical masterwork with you. To life.
Mrs. Miller has extra soft pretzels for sale today in her room for $3 or a pack of pretzel nuggets for $5.
Study hall. Make sure it's a study hall period. Hello, on behalf of the National Honor Society, we are hoping you could advertise our annual color run. Okay, somebody just copy-pasted this email. This event takes place on April 6th. The start time is 10 a.m. Runners should arrive at 9:30. Concessions will be available. Donations will be going to 4 Diamonds. Registrations are due March 6th. That's like next week, isn't it? You can still sign up after the deadline. However, shirts will not be available. Other events will be available, such as Cornhole and Nitro Ball, America's favorite pastime.
The NHS is having a personal care drive from March 4th to March 16th. There will be separate collection boxes found in teachers' rooms for each grade. The totals play into mini-thon, so make sure to bring your items. Flyers will be in the hallways for more information. And here's Mark for his movie quote of the day.
What the heck? All right. So it's the last of the musical quotes. Traditions. Traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof. Thank you.
I think we're fine with Alex as Tevye. And that does it for today's morning announcements.
See you all next time. I'm your host, Mason Kraut.
And I'm your co-host, Thomas Grimes.
Have a great Friday and go Eagles.
And a musical weekend.
Yay!